Passive income is awesome, and who wouldn't want to make $1,000 a month simply by staking their cryptocurrency, and specifically Cardano? Well, I know a lot of people would, but in reality, these things are becoming harder and harder and requiring more capital. So in today's video, I want to tell you how much ADA you need today to actually make $1,000 a month from Cardano staking, show you how realistic it is or is not, and also put into light that Cardano staking is not always going to be the same rate of return, and that's probably something you should definitely pay attention to if you're banking on Cardano staking being a main income source. So let's dive in and let's talk about the details. So I have made two videos on this before, how much ADA you're going to need, but both of these videos failed to mention the fact that Cardano staking is going down tremendously. The rate of inflation of Cardano, not directly the staking amount, but in correlation with the staking amount, is going to be in 5 years at 2.5%, and the staking rewards will be less than this. Right now we're at about a 4.5% of inflation, and we have about 3.5% staking rewards. So it's kind of like 70% of the inflation rate is staking. So if we look in 5 years and we're at 2.2, 70% of that is like 1.5% staking rewards. So if you take that into consideration and you head over here to this calculator that I made, we're going to see that the amount you need in ADA to get a return of $1,000 a month in passive income becomes substantially harder and harder. However, there is also the idea that Cardano goes up in price, you invested in Cardano early, and you're now making a bunch of money from passively staking. We're going to cover that too. So let's go ahead and put some numbers in. So looking at inflation rates, we can assume that today, if 3.5% is the active staking rate and 4.72 is the annual inflation rate, that's in even 2 years time, we're going to be at around 2 and a bit percent of staking rewards, which is substantially less than what we're at, about 3.5 right now. This is going to continue, and eventually in 10 years, we will be at far less than 1% in staking rewards. So taking that into consideration and coming over here, you can see that I have two charts. One is the price that we are at today, 41 cents. As a matter of fact, when I made this video just 3 months ago, we're at 25 cents, and you needed over 1 million ADA to make $1,000 a month in staking rewards based on 3.5%. Right now, that works out to 835,000 ADA, so less ADA because the price of ADA went up, and if ADA hits an all-time high again, or Cardano, we can see you only need 114,000 ADA to make $1,000 in monthly passive income. Also, just throwing it out there, who knows where we're going to be at in terms of US dollar stability in 10 years time, if cryptocurrency would take over the world, or if there'll be some new form of currency to debase everything in. That's also something that has been crossing my mind, so I threw it out there now just to add a bit of hecticness to the video. But yeah, $1,000 a monthly income requires a lot of capital right now, and even in the future, it requires the same amount of capital. In reality, to or relation to the US dollar, it's $342,000. That's how much you need to get 3.5% return of $1,000. It's not that hard to math out, but if this return goes down, this substantially gets harder. Let's say in 3 years, Cardano is worth $3, right? But in 3 years, the rate of inflation is, as you can see here, 3.18%. So we're going to go with a conservative 2.25% Cardano staking rewards rate. So 2.25%, if we put that in here, this is 3.5, 2.2%. You can see here, we now only get $600 a month in passive income, not $1,000, just by that small shift in rewards and the decrease in rewards over 2 years. Now we're going to need, let's see, we're going to need pretty much double the amount. So we're going to need, no, that's too much. We're going to need like 300,000, half of that. We're going to need like 184,000 Cardano to just get $1,000, which is now, as you can see here, $500,000 worth, not $342,000 worth. And this is only in 2 years' time. So people banking on Cardano staking, I have been a large proponent of Cardano staking for the longest time, but in reality, I made a video on this. Cardano staking is more of a cost than it is a reward, because The whole purpose of a proof of stake blockchain is to have people elect block leaders. This is an incentive to do it by giving them ADA, but in reality, it's a cost to the system, not a reward. This is the cost of decentralization, basically tokens being emitted and lowering the supply, or increasing the supply and lowering the amount of demand that can be had to pump up price. So in time, staking, yes, will go down in value, and it will become as valuable of an asset to people looking to farm money from staking. However, there's a shining light in this, that there's going to be a lot less Cardano or ADA going out on the market, being inflated, and therefore the price of ADA will likely go up, demand goes up, supply decreases, boom, right? Kind of how it works. So yeah, you hold ADA, you don't have to look at this as a bad thing. It's actually a good thing. Yes, people are still going to stake. Yes, they will get less rewards, but also less rewards means less tokens to sell, and that means the price of ADA can go up, or has some increased chance of going up because there's less supply. So hope this video helped you put some things into perspective. I know that staking rewards are a juicy factor, passive income, we all love it, but there is other things to consider here, like the rate of inflation, that are going to decrease staking rewards. And yeah, that's the whole video for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys are going to make $1,000 of increased gains instead of passive income. Different things and different strokes for different folks. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your friend Jack. Peace.